I was gifted this Manatee M20 heat pump from TURBRO to show you a DIY installation. Alright, so here's the before of my setup here. I'm getting ready to install the Manatee M20 pool heat pump. So basically it needs to go here in between the sand filter and the chlorine generator. So I'm going to cut this and then take this out back through the wall. The heat pump's going to go outside behind there, and then it's going to come back in and go to the chlorine generator. So it's recommended that you install the heater on concrete. So I got this paver that is the perfect size from the hardware store. I'm just leveling it out here, and then I'm going to go ahead and install the heater on top. It weighs about 75 pounds, but I was able to carry it myself, which is nice. I could also take this in for the winter if I needed to. All right, so I got this paver from the hardware store. It's a perfect base for this. I've got clearance on the sides and then 3 feet of clearance on the front. I had an electrician come in and install this plug for us. So now we are ready to start doing some plumbing and get this connected. I just dry fitted all of the plumbing. I cut it right here from the original one. I'm going around. I want to be able to take this off if I need to service the sand filter. And then this goes over here, this valve, so if I want to, I can divert the water back this way and totally skip the heater. So if it's open, it'll go back to the heater and then come back in. You have a check valve here so that the water can't go back that way. And it comes over here and into the salt cell. So that's what the plumbing looks on the inside. For context, I am setting this up for a smaller in-ground pool. If you had an above-ground pool and a much more simple setup, I think you could just probably run flexible tubing from the heater into your system without having to do all of this PVC plumbing. All right, so I have everything turned on now. It's running smoothly. I have my diverter valve set up so that I'm splitting the flow between going back to the pool and going to the heater, because I think that having all of the water go through the heater isn't giving it enough time to heat up. So we're testing that out and fine-tuning it. You can see the water going through the backflow valve here. Everything's looking good. And then around the back, we have the heater working, plumbing on the back side, and then you can control it right here. You unlock it by holding this down for 5 seconds, and then you can adjust the temperature that you want it at, and then you just press this again to lock it again. And now it's just time to wait. It is still a little bit chilly where we live, so I expect this to be working ideally in the next couple of weeks without losing too much heat. I'm really excited to have this set up and hope this was a helpful video.